Yep. Hey, everybody. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
We are only doing audio this week just because it's... Mercury is in the retro of the grade, folks. You know, we're... What?
Nothing. Kelly and I are looking at each other right now.
Yeah, we're facing differently.
We're
because
facing each other, and honestly, I think this might be a game changer. We might need to figure out going forward how we face each other, but the angle of the camera is not our side profiles, because let me tell you something about those guys. They're rough.
You know what it is? I think we have to get two cameras.
Yeah.
One on you and one on me. The problem
Probably
is...
going to have to do that.
We only have one camera, everybody. Only got one camera, everybody.
That's why you get the straight on.
The straight on shot, typically.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. What does matter is that you guys are here, as always.
As always, and we're happy to talk to you,
Yes.
even if we don't get to see you guys this week.
Yeah.
But
no, you see us.
You don't see us.
We don't see you. Which is interesting.
That is interesting.
That we do not see you.
Performing to the void.
The void.
Gotta escape the void.
You know, last night I... Hold that thought. I wake up this morning. I'm sleeping on the couch. And I wasn't put there. I opted to sleep on the couch because there was a bug in the room. It doesn't matter. So I sleep on the couch. I wake up at like 5:30 in the morning, and my mouth is so dry.
Ew.
Yeah, and like it doesn't matter how much water I drink. I just literally, I'm not joking. I would fall asleep for like 20 minutes and I'd wake back up to, I'm sorry, this is getting graphic, the driest tongue.
It's fucking disgusting.
It was disgusting.
Kelly, nobody wants to start off their freaking morning hearing about your dry tongue.
I'm just letting you know, sandpaper. That's what I'm letting you know. It was rough.
Like a cat?
I felt like a cat. I felt like a cat. Maybe that's what their fucking problem is.
Did you guys see the Met Gala last night?
That's what that's one of the news stories.
You were going to talk about? Should we get into it?
Let's get into the Met Gala.
No, it's not what I was going to talk about, but...
Oh.
But I mean, I did see some of the dresses, some of the stuff people were wearing. I thought a lot of people were on theme.
I thought Dua Lipa looked great.
Yeah, there were a lot of people who looked. She is beautiful. There were a lot of people who looked really, really good. Not too many people who looked like dog shit, and I really did appreciate that.
Yeah, not a lot of people. I mean, people looked weird. Like Doja Cat being a cat, weird. Jared Leto also being a cat.
Well, it's because apparently, like, one of the things having to do with Carl
is a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat.
Well, yes. I saw people having a cat purse, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But
Doja Cat, hey, listen, honey,
she's gonna do it.
She's gonna do it.
She's gonna be weird.
And I understand. I remember when she did the thing where she was head to toe in the red crystals or whatever, and everybody was like, this feels like the Hunger Games. Listen.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a celebrity, I want you to do it.
Do it big, girl.
Do it. I want
do it big.
People have been doing this type of. I mean, it's honestly the same thing. Truly, if you think about it, like years ago, it's like. I think people would be saying the same shit about a fucking meat dress that Lady Gaga wore years ago. I think people would be saying the same thing right now if it were the same times. They'd be like, oh, it's some Hunger Games, like really wearing meat on the red. Like, people just, they don't get it anymore.
They want you to be boring.
They want you to fucking wear thrifted jeans everywhere you fucking go.
What's the point of being a celebrity if I gotta wear what everyone else is wearing?
Yeah. What's the point?
And I know that a lot of people say, well, the American culture with celebrities is stupid because the way that we look at... You know what? God forbid.
God forbid we have a little bit of fun.
I know.
I love the concept of celebrities.
Me
I think
too.
It's hilarious.
Keep it going. I love it.
I think if you're built for it and you like to fucking be in the spotlight that way, I say fucking bring it. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, and the whole idea, I know that a lot of them would be like, well, I'm no better than anybody else. But it's like, kind of technically you are. I mean, if we had to rank human beings, like I do think that some celebrities are better than the creepy guy at the gas station.
Some people are better than other people. I've always believed this. I'll always say it. Not everybody is great. Some people suck.
Some people suck.
You ever meet somebody and you go, they suck? Yeah, it's a truthful statement. It's not always just an opinion.
I think the question really is do you think that you are better than other people?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I absolutely do.
I think you are better than other people.
There's a good amount of group of people who I go, I'm better than you. I definitely believe that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
And not to say that those certain people shouldn't get certain rights or whatever the hell.
No,
but
of
it's like,
course
but
not.
it's like
Everybody deserves same opportunity and things like that. But it's really comes down to what do you do with that opportunity?
Yeah.
I'm somebody who has an opportunity and does something with it. There are a lot of people who have an opportunity and do nothing. I think I'm better than those people.
the people that don't take
Is
opportunities.
that so bad?
I don't think it's bad.
I don't think it's bad.
I think, I mean, there's certain types of people in this world that can, that stand for peace and are hippy dippy.
I don't.
And I know you don't. I know you don't.
You don't either.
No, I don't. I'm not like that.
I don't stand for I like.
But
thing
world
is-
peace is it's a
World peace-
fraudulent scam. I
You
mean, we're never
literally-
getting it.
No, we're never. Why do you think everybody's gonna get along? At the end of the day, you can barely,
know.
you can barely maintain a relationship with one other person. Half of us can barely maintain a relationship with one
Other person.
and you think 8 billion of us could somehow get along?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, you look at humans are humans. We're messy. We're bitchy. We're
We got
nutcases.
issues.
And we are. I mean, as mentally ill as it gets. I mean, no other species goes through the human brain.
No.
No other species
don't.
has to deal with how often we hate other people and hate ourselves.
So at the end of the day, Doja Cat dress as a cat, I say bring it on.
I say do it. Why the hell not? I mean, is the world is supposed to be boring? No.
No. I have all good news this week.
Oh, you got all good news.
I looked up the Good News Network.
Oh, good for
And
you.
something very funny about good news is that sometimes it starts with the worst news. So it says, freed after 28 years of wrongful conviction, man meets pen pal who wrote him weekly affirming his innocence. That's supposed to be a good story? I read 28 years of wrongful conviction.
Oh my God!
I
mean,
who gives a fuck about the damn pen
What?
pal? I mean, thanks a lot, honey, for the letters, but at the same time, you took a while to fucking get me out of here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I were wrongfully convicted for that long. I don't know if I'd ever get over it.
I don't think I'd be taking pictures with people outside.
I wouldn't be like,
"Thank you."
I'm out. No.
No,
I'd be like,
no.
you might as well just fucking left me in there.
Yeah,
Because, no,
28 years.
28 years.
Imagine just like the shift of what you have to, like in your brain, the computing from 28 years ago, technology-wise, entering it today.
Yeah, I don't know how quickly your brain would adjust. I mean, 28 years is so long.
28 years, but at the same time,
It's our whole life.
If you squish it all down, would it really take that long for your brain to compute it? I mean, we are going a little bit slow. We were supposed to have flying cars. We don't.
I mean, yeah, well, also in prison, though, too. I mean, you have TV.
Yeah,
you have
so they
an
must
idea.
have seen the quality of TV going
But, I
up.
mean, once you're holding an iPhone, I'm sure that's nuts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The actual holding. But also, I mean, you probably, I'm trying to think, if you're wrongfully convicted, you probably let go of the anger.
You'd have to at some point, I
and
suppose.
just say it is what it is.
Well, I mean, I could say you have to let go of the anger, but I've held on to anger for a long time. Now.
Oh,
It has nothing to
I
do
think
with
it's
being
one of
in
those
prison.
things where it's like you could be angry about it, but not consistently thinking about it.
Yeah.
Where it's like when it is brought up, which how could it not be brought up every day? I'm not
Every
supposed to
single
be
day.
in here.
I'm not supposed to be in here. And then when you get out, how do you stop talking about it?
I wouldn't shut up about
I wouldn't
it.
shut up about it. 28 years I did. Wrong.
For nothing.
For nothing. Yeah.
Is it a black guy?
Yes.
It's fucked up.
And the woman who wrote the letters?
Yeah.
White as hell.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Next story for you.
my next story is, so there's a certain mystery brain infection that's happening in kids in Nevada, and they don't know why. It's like this mass that's showing up in like the corner of their head.
That's weird as hell.
Yeah, I didn't really read much into it, but because I was like, what the fuck? But it is interesting that it's specifically happening in Nevada.
Yeah, what is it about, in Las Vegas or just in Nevada?
I don't know.
Oh, not a lot of not a lot of detail coming from OK Money.
I'll tell you what happened is I saw the article. I went, oh, wow. And I clicked on it, and then it was a video. And I was like, I don't have time to watch this whole fucking thing. So I'll just scan to see what state it is. It's Nevada, and then they were talking about the mass. But my whole thing is if you're a kid and you find out that you have a brain situation, I'm like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm going to die.
I'm tapping out. I'm dying. A brain thing as a kid?
No.
I'm dead. I'm deader than a doornail.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even, and it's not even like a normal head injury, because normally with a head injury, you just put on a helmet.
Water.
Something in the water.
Something in the water, man-made lake scenario type deal.
Maybe like you mean like maybe a bacteria that comes into the brain?
Bacteria, like where they all swimming.
And they're all swimming.
I don't like a lake.
I don't like a lake either.
I don't trust a lake.
I don't trust a lake.
I don't want to go in a lake.
I don't want to go in a lake. I don't want to
go in the water in general unless it is a highly chlorinated pool.
You know what? I thought this, but then I was in a hot tub when I was with...
Oh, with like the natural spring water or whatever?
No.
Oh.
I was in a hot tub.
Are you talking about chlorine?
With chlorine.
Too much.
It had so much chlorine in it. I couldn't breathe.
And
I had to tell them to turn off the bubbles because literally I was like, my eyes were watering.
Really?
Like,
it was that much chlorine?
So much chlorine.
Oh my God.
And what's crazy is it wasn't bothering anyone else, but I was like, it was awful.
You know who had the best pool growing up?
Who?
Was Christine.
Yeah.
Sorry. Our friend growing up had a great pool.
Great pool. It was like one of those pools where it was like very rock oriented, lots of rocks.
Diving board was a rock.
Love that pool.
It was a good pool.
I love a pool. I like the ocean. It's a super hot day.
A super hot day, I'll go into the water. I'll dip my toes. I'll go to the waist. But I'm not like swimming in the ocean.
I wear contacts.
Yeah.
You can't be swimming in the ocean with contacts. Maybe that's the reason to get LASIK right there, is then we can actually finally go in the water.
People have been saying, LASIK is really, really worth it, and it's not that expensive.
What's it, like 2,000, 3,000?
Something.
It's
less
than a tit job. I know that.
I get so nervous about going blind. I really do.
I'm worried.
I get so nervous.
I have horrible eyesight.
I mean, I'm starting to get farsighted too.
What?
Like, kind of with the text on my phone.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not joking.
Oh, my God. We're just going to have to go and have them slice our eyes or whatever. Slice our eyes. Whatever. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. My next story.
Go ahead.
105-year-old World War II veteran with no surviving relatives receives 3,000 birthday cards. Again, no surviving relatives. These headlines. They at 105, he doesn't have anyone beneath him? I guess not.
That's insane.
That is insane.
You don't have anybody?
Maybe he didn't have any kids. Maybe he didn't have any siblings, no kids. Maybe he just had parents.
And cousins who had kids? Any cousins?
I don't know. Everybody's dead. No, everybody's dead.
Are you hear what I'm saying, Kelly? They're all fucking dead.
They're all dead. 3,000 birthday cards.
3,000 cards from who? Who sent
I don't know, but after a minute or two, I'm going, okay, let me take a guess on what's inside. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Do I really need to open every single one?
Do I really need 3,000? What about 3, a big card signed by a bunch of people?
Yeah.
Is everyone
knock out 1K.
I mean, also 105 of me is going to be 106 by the time he reads them all.
Oh, my God. And then it's like, where am I supposed to keep these all? Would you throw them out? I think I would.
I think I'd get rid of them.
I think I would throw out at least. I would save the few that actually like were funny or something.
Yeah. But you got some repeats too.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Hallmark ain't pushing them out like that, I
know. He must have gotten 2 of the same birthday card. You know what's so crazy is a
What?
lot of people in my life who would be expecting birthday cards from me don't even receive them. I don't know what the brain, like what type of brain you have where you actually send this man a
always
card.
send the cards. I don't know. I sent a text. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Unless I'm invited to a party.
Unless I'm invited to a party.
I'll bring a card.
I'll bring a card maybe. I'm barely bringing you a gift. I don't know who's getting
I'll bring you a
gifts from
bottle of
me.
wine.
I'll bring you a bottle of wine. That's about it. I'm not getting you a birthday present. A present for your birthday?
Unless
we're doing this every year, honey.
It's a big birthday.
Yeah.
And I saw it and I went, oh.
Oh, this is so
This is perfect
This
for
is
them.
so perfect. I mean, you
Yeah.
and I barely get each other birthday gifts.
No, I mean, your gift this year is that I paid for
I'll get you a gift.
I mean, we're turning 30 for crying out loud.
Yeah. No, I'm going to get you something.
Yeah. We're going to Vegas for our birthday. We're very excited.
We are. Kelly and I turned 30 on the 14th. It's also Mother's Day.
Yeah, but we're not going on our birthday. Well, we're going to be down celebrating Mother's Day with our dear mother.
Of course.
Obviously. Spending Mother's Day with our father.
Some families have to
I
do
know
that.
some people have to do that. I said
Jesus,
it.
Kelly.
Well, I just
Oh my god.
well no.
This girl.
I was trying to make a joke out of it. It doesn't matter.
Right. No.
It
no.
doesn't start.
Definitely.
Look, you all celebrate Mother's Day how you want to celebrate your Mother's Day, okay? Don't come crying at me, though.
Don't come crying. What's your next story?
My next story, truly, I'm talking about the...
Oh, my God.
Sorry.
You
Oh
okay?
my God. I don't know what's going on. I'm choking a little bit on air. Choking
Choking on air? Dry tongue?
Dry tongue. Choking on air.
Are you okay? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right.
But what's not all right is so you've heard about this writer's strike.
Yes.
That's happening. Okay,
Yeah.
so Jimmy Kimmel Live and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert are beginning to air repeat episodes today due to the film and TV's writer's strike.
Why are they striking?
And they're not paying enough. People aren't getting paid enough. So, but here's what's funny is Seth Meyers and Jimmy Fallon, respectively, previously said they would honor the strike and not air new episodes. Wait,
what?
respectively, previously said they would honor the strike and not, but they have not started doing that yet. They've previously said it, but they have.
What are you saying?
Okay, Team Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert said, kaput, we're not doing new episodes, repeats. Seth Meyers and Jimmy Fallon said, we're not going to do it either, but they have not started that yet.
They haven't started what? The repeat episodes?
Yeah, they're still doing new episodes after they had said, hey, we're going to stop, but they haven't stopped yet. So you got Team A with Kimmel and Colbert, who said we're going to stop in half. And you got Team B, Seth Meyers and Jimmy Fallon, who said we're going to stop and have kept going.
How do they keep going with their writers on strike?
Well, I guess they got other people. I don't know. They got
Other people who will just do the job?
I guess people that are just.
I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, like, get real, everybody. They're going to find other people to do it. You don't want to do it, somebody else is gonna.
You're supposed to say, though, that we support what they're doing and whatever. I think everyone should get paid.
I think everybody should get paid enough to live and should get paid enough according to what they're doing. Absolutely, of course.
I think the writers for Jimmy Kimmel and Colbert should get paid more than the one for Jimmy Fallon? Yeah, I do think that just based on the writing alone.
Yeah, I mean, how good of a job are you doing? I mean, at the end of the day, like, do I think that the writers who write for Seth Meyers are the same as the writers who write for Jimmy Kimmel? No.
I don't think so either.
I mean,
I like Seth Meyers.
I like Seth Meyers too,
but we gotta be a little.
Let's be realistic.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna rank him,
he's not the top dog.
He's not the top dog. Who do you think the top dog is? Colbert?
Yeah, probably. I mean, to me, in regards to writing,
yeah, I think so.
I think it's Colbert.
In regards to, like, Here's the thing. A lot of people don't like Jimmy Fallon because they think he's fake or whatever. Jimmy Fallon cracks me up.
I think he's hilarious.
He's very funny, but I don't know how much of that relies on the writing or if it's just that he is a funny guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Seth Meyers seems like a nice guy. And then Jimmy Kimmel, I keep confusing him with the guy that was in Hot Rod who's like, I got a Calvin and Hobbes tattoo, but the piss goes in 2 different directions.
Oh, you're
who is that
about,
actor?
It's shit. You confuse him with Jimmy Kimmel?
All of the time.
Really?
Yeah, which is crazy because I know what Jimmy Kimmel looks like. And I know who Jimmy Kimmel is. But could he also be the actor in Hot Rod who has the tattoo of Calvin and Hobbes peeing in 2 different directions?
You're talking about...
What is that guy's name?
Chris Parnell.
Chris Parnell. Yes. Who is hilarious.
Very, very funny.
He's very funny. And who's that other guy that's also very funny? The guy that drives Michael Cera and Jonah Hill in Superbad. The guy that's driving them. And he's like, you guys going to a party after this? Or what are you doing? Who's that guy?
Jesus, Kelly.
That guy is also
Are
hilarious.
you talking about the guy who's also in,
He's got kind of like a flat face. He
fuck,
kind of
what are
looks
you
like
talking about?
Jack from college. You guys don't know Jack from college, but...
Are you talking about...
I'm
hold
talking
on.
about... He's got like bug eyes almost.
He's...
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Are you talking about...
Well, this is so fun for all of you listening, I'm sure. But it's the guy,
Jesus Christ.
he's in Superbad. He's in Superbad.
Him?
Yes.
Joe Lo Truglio.
Yes.
He was also in
He's been in a bunch of things.
I Love You Man.
I
When
Love
he's
You Man.
been-
Yes.
At the soccer game. Yes.
Reno
okay.
911.
All right.
Yes. This guy's hilarious. I feel like him and that other guy that you said, Joe or
Chris Parnell.
Chris Parnell. I feel like they're cut from a similar cloth.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Maybe
Jesus Christ.
to my last story is that a great...
Are you sure you don't want to keep doing this?
a great
But who's the guy?
A great grandmother. She's 90. Her birthday wish came true. Biker gang showed up. She got to ride a motorcycle.
Fuck yeah.
I'm really happy for her.
I'm happy for her,
She
too.
said it was like she felt 21 again on the back of a bike.
Has she never been on one before? Or
No,
oh, she had.
When
She was
just,
younger.
Yeah, when she was a lot
Oh.
younger.
I'll tell you what though, I'm never getting on a
I'm
motorcycle.
never getting on a motorcycle.
What am I, an idiot? I feel for people that love motorcycles because no matter what, the statistics are against them time and time again.
I was going to talk about this, and this is a good segue into it to just talk about it now real quick before we move on.
I mean, we got all the time in the world.
Not really. I got work at 3.
No, I got work at 3. Okay.
I am whatever the opposite is of an adrenaline junkie. I watched this video the other day of like things you can do if you're an adrenaline junkie on vacation, and one of them was like in Japan, like climb this hand that is like a staircase to this hand that's on top of a mountain, and you could fall off of it and fucking die.
Why?
Why would you do?
Why would you do that? Maybe if you're sober.
Yeah, maybe if you're really looking for something, but I'm not, I mean, I fell out of a lift like 2 weeks ago. That was enough for me, honey.
I'll tell you what.
I ate shit coming out that thing.
I'll tell you what. You and I do not have the mobility that these people who climb have.
Yeah. Any type of adrenaline junkie. I'm like, listen, I will trip. I will pull the wrong cord.
Our paws are too big. We can't grip in the right way. Our body's not correct.
I'm not a detail-oriented mover.
No.
I don't move with any poise.
No.
I have to do something physically 3 or 4 times to get it right. And these adrenaline scenarios are not the time where you need practice to get it right.
No.
So I unfortunately cannot participate because
No.
I will
Die.
trip over my shoelace and fall off the hand and go flying.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind. And it was the same. There was like this other thing where you could do it. I think it was in Switzerland or something where you go on like basically this. What are you doing?
What do you mean? I'm talking to you.
I know, but you're playing with your face. And
It's just I'm really feeling my face right now. I don't
Okay.
know. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
What happened in Switzerland?
So in Switzerland, like they have this thing where, or it's Sweden, I forget, but
Who gives a shit?
it's one of the ones out there. So it's like a wooden roller coaster type thing in this mountain.
Okay.
And it's like really steep. And I'm going, no fucking thank you. Because there's no machinery to it. It's just like
the
you
wood?
on a fucking wooden toboggan bullshit
you're
going down.
You're on a clog.
I'm like, what happens if I had a little bit like too much oatmeal in the morning and it's sitting lopsided in my stomach? Does the fucking toboggan go forward?
Wait,
croak?
what kind of situation are you in where you had too much oatmeal in the morning and then you got on a roller coaster? What situation is that? When you go to Switzerland and Sweden, do you think they just eat oatmeal? That like you're like that's what they do in the morning. Where is this coming from? The porridge? Oh, the porridge. Wait. Do they eat porridge there? I don't know if they do.
I don't know if they eat porridge, but I just can imagine because everything's all like, cloggy and wooden and shit.
Yeah, you're in like a fairy tale. People eat porridge. They're wearing wood.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Or is this Denmark? Who's the Dutch? Denmark.
Yes. No, Finland.
Finland or the Dutch?
I think so.
Why aren't they called Finnish?
Because that sounds insane. Or maybe
It sounds better than Dutch.
I don't know.
I don't understand how it goes. No, because
How it goes from Finland to Dutch?
To Dutch.
Well, that might not even be it. Hold on. Let me double check.
Did it used to be called like Deutschland or something?
Maybe Dutch. Finland.
The two dumbest people on
We're
the face of the planet.
idiots. What does it mean to be Dutch? Where are you from if you're Dutch? Where are you from if you are Dutch? The Netherlands.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, I mean, it would be stupid to call you Netherlandish.
Indians. Yeah, the Netherlands. Okay, so you're Finnish if you're from Finland.
Yeah, you are.
You're Finnish.
Okay, that's
okay.
okay.
That's okay. Jesus. This is a wild ride for you guys. I feel like we're allowed to be even dumber right now than we normally are because you can't see
us.
Can't see us, you'll never know.
You never know if it's actually us talking.
Yeah, this is actually will be crazy for people. Because I heard that someone was saying that we sound a lot alike.
Yeah, but other people have been saying that you can, even though we sound alike, you can tell who is who.
Really?
But when I was losing my voice a couple weeks ago, I went down to mom and dad's.
Yeah.
And I was talking. I shut my eyes. I thought I was you.
You thought you were me?
With my voice gone a little bit, it's a little bit deeper.
Really?
I was freaking out, Kelly. I literally was
shut-
like, this is just insane.
Because you
I
shut your
said it,
eyes and
I
you're
was
like, oh my God, I'm Kelly.
oh my God, I sound exactly like Kelly.
Wow.
It was really weird. I mean, I stopped talking for a second
It
because I
freaked
was
you
like,
out.
it freaks me out. I'm Kelly
Freaked
right
out.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That is wild.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
weird.
This or that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we did fair food
Yep.
today, guys. I'm very excited for this one.
Me too.
This is a good one.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Candy apple or cotton candy? Or caramel apple? Caramel apple or cotton candy?
Here's the thing. Is I am not huge on either.
Me neither.
But in terms of a fair item, a fair food, something that I think is a necessity to the fair specifically, I go caramel apple.
I feel the same. I also want to speak on this. I hate already packaged cotton candy.
I want to see you.
I want to see you with the stick, swivel it around, and build the fluff on top of the stick. I don't want to see it in a bucket. I don't want to see it in a container.
No.
I don't want to see it pushed down. I don't know.
The container in the bag are for your little fucking brats when you're about to go in the car.
Yeah.
You want them to shut up.
I can't stand it. No. I don't know what it is. It's the same. Have you ever been to the store Lolly and Pops?
Yes.
Because we've been there together, so I know you've been.
Yeah.
Lolly and Pops, they have all these different types of cotton candy, and they're all in these little containers. And I'm like, no, I can't buy it like this.
Also, you can't be an adult eating cotton candy outside of the fair, the carnival, et cetera, et cetera.
I do feel like cotton candy is more carnival than fair.
That's how I feel, too. Because apple more fair than, I mean, they have them at the carnival, but you know that at the fair they're going to be banging. Mm-hmm. I love the fair. This is one of my favorite categories that we've done.
I love the fair, too. I like the fair a lot.
I also think that we hold the most passion in our this or that's when they involve food.
We do.
Yes.
We do. But that's fine. I love the fair. The only thing I can't go to is the livestock section without being a little bit traumatized due to the large hogs.
Yes. Allie was run over by an 800-pound pig.
When I was 5.
Yes.
And to this day, if I see a large swine, I am a little bit, I sweat. I sweat.
Yeah, well,
You
were run over.
I was run over. These things are huge.
They're
and I know
huge.
it's all fun and games to everybody, but let me tell you something. These motherfuckers will run you over if they have the opportunity.
Mm-hmm. You know, we should go to a fair, though.
We should go to the LA County Fair whenever if you want to take a freaking trip to Pomona.
I'll take a trip to get in a hotel in Pomona. We'll get a hotel out there.
Oh, we get a hotel out there. We don't gotta get in Pomona.
Where the hell is Pomona?
Pomona is like I don't know. One time I was over there at a UTI.
Is it over by Pasadena, or even more east? San Bernardino.
More east than that. It's east and down.
East and down. I've been to Pomona.
They got like a little downtown area.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's not a great area, I don't think.
No, but I want to go to the fair.
Yeah.
And the Bakersfield one isn't until September.
Ah, that's a long way away.
That's
although I would like to go.
I mean, I'll go to both fairs.
I love the fair, man.
All right.
Next.
Okay. Corn dogs at your wedding or fried dough for every birthday?
Corn dogs are the only food at my wedding?
No, you just have corn dogs. Like
corn dogs at my wedding.
Right? I think so, too.
I think that's fun. The last time I had a corn dog, I was like, shit.
That's what's scary about corn dogs.
They're good, dude.
They're good. And I don't really eat pork, but I'll tell you what, if it's wrapped in a corn muffin, all right. Okay, all right.
I mean, that's the issue with all this stuff, is that you don't want to be eating it regularly, but when you eat it, you're like, holy hell, are we on to something?
Bruce still to this day makes fun of me because we were at the Bakersfield Fair, and I decided to get a fried grilled cheese and wine slushie. And then I went on a very fast spinny ride, and I pulled the whole, I don't feel good. And he was like, yeah, no shit, you don't feel good. He was like, you just ate a bunch of gluten, which you're not supposed to eat, super fried, super greasy, you know?
Yeah.
You drink a wine slushie, you don't even do that.
Yeah.
And then you got on a very fast spinny ride, you big baby. I don't feel good.
Have you ever puked after a ride? I haven't.
No, but I did puke after I rolled down that hill.
Yeah, there was one time Kelly and I were in New Hampshire for a vacation when we were a lot young. We were very young. And we had just eaten. And you know when you're kids and you roll down hills? Well, there was this huge hill in the back of this hotel resort thing.
Yeah.
And Kelly was like, I'm going to roll down it. And we were like, you're going to get sick. And she was like, no, I'm going down it.
I think I did it multiple times.
Yeah. She rolls down this thing. I mean, like, fast.
Flying down this hill. But also, it's like when you're a kid and you're going that fast, you're like, I am unstoppable. literally
you were going so fast.
What's funny is our memory that I was going so fast, but realistically, I was maybe going
5 miles an hour.
Maybe.
Maybe. But let me tell you, when you're rolling down hills as a kid, it's fun as fuck.
It's you're like rolling. I would do it now. I would do it now. You gave me a big
you're
hill.
gonna get sick. Listen, I don't know when the last time was that I rolled down a hill, but I think I tried it like maybe 10 years ago when I was like 18.
You rolled down
19.
You got sick?
And I stood up and I was like, fuck. That is a lot. That's a lot.
We gotta go to like Six Flags. It would really fuck it up there.
Yeah.
All right. We're getting way off topic.
Okay.
Right. Go ahead.
But
we agree. Corn dogs at the wedding.
Yes.
Okay.
Deep fried Oreo or a classic funnel cake?
Classic funnel cake.
I disagree.
I have never had a deep fried Oreo.
I have, and Kelly, I'm telling you something right now. Money.
Money.
There's this guy, Juan, at work. He made deep fried Oreos a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, do you want a deep fried Oreo? I was like, fuck yeah.
Of course I do.
He brings it over. I take a bite. I'm like, you gotta be shitting.
Bad news.
So fucking good.
Oh, I bet.
Because the chocolate and it melts like with the batter around it, and it just makes this really good cohesive bite. It's just incredible.
Sounds slamming.
It's so good. I do go that, although I do love the classic funnel cake. I'm not as huge on the fried dough. The funnel cake is different.
The funnel cake adds a layer of crisp
and complexity.
Yes, that the fried dough does not. Now, if you go over to the beaver tail section, where it's the fried dough that has the cinnamon sugar, that's in its own situation. That's in its own category.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you.
So I do go deep fried Oreo, but I have a lot of respect for the funnel cake.
Me too. Yes. I think we respect all of our options here.
Yes.
Okay. Turkey leg or cheese curds?
Turkey leg. I don't like a cheese curd.
You don't like cheese curds?
I don't like it.
Have you ever had one?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they upset me.
Why?
Because it's the layer of fat.
I also go turkey leg.
I can't get past what it is. It's the layer of fat on top of the cheese. And that.
Yeah.
It's too much for me.
I had some cheese curds when I was in Wisconsin a few weeks ago. And as delightful as they were, my stomach has never hurt like that. It hurt so bad, but I could not get enough.
Well, the fried cheese curds are also different than like regular cheese curds.
Regular is disgusting. You got to have it fried. You can't be eating just it's got to be.
I can't do it. Yeah, I got to do it fried. I can't. Yeah.
Also, there's nothing when you're walking around with a turkey leg. It's like a bragging.
Yeah,
it's like I got a turkey leg.
I got the turkey leg.
There was when we were in Portland, the turkey legs were like $16. $16 for a turkey leg.
Yeah,
should be $8.
$8, you think?
$8
for
to
a turkey leg?
$8 to $10.
Yeah,
fair?
8 to 10
at a fair.
Yeah, at a fair. Yeah. $17 for a turkey leg is just too much.
It's too much.
My next one was actually turkey leg.
Okay.
Or kettle corn.
Turkey leg.
I go kettle corn.
Really?
I go kettle corn.
I love a turkey leg.
I know you do, but I feel like whenever I get kettle corn, I really do love it. Like I really, really do.
Yeah, I just love the savory over the sweet.
That's fair.
That's fair. Where I'm at, unfortunately. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
All right. Lemonade slushy or ice cream at the fair?
Lemonade slushy.
Really?
Definitely.
I agree.
I don't want to do ice cream at the fair. I don't think it's high enough quality of ice cream. And I also, I feel like I'm in a rush consuming it.
Lemonade slushy, you can take your time with.
I can walk around.
And if it melts, it's lemonade.
It's lemonade. That's fine. That's fine. But with ice cream, and oh my God, I can already see the line. I can see the line from all the way over here.
So many kids.
So many kids wanting ice cream.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. No, thanks.
They can't read the room.
No.
All right. What the clock?
Let's do it.
I have a what the clock.
All right. So do I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
So my what the cluck is this. So we talk all the time about, like, in the comments section, like, things men will say and stuff.
Sure.
This is my what the cluck. Have you ever gone or been on the side of TikTok where it's TikToks of hot men and the women in the comments section? Ladies! Ladies!
I haven't.
It is, we cannot be so angry with the men for what they're saying when you guys,
I
read what you're saying.
Are they acting out of line?
They're acting out.
Are they being horn dogs?
Line.
They're being horn dogs?
Literally.
Oh my God.
Literally commenting things like saying like panty soaker 2000 right here. And it's
my
like
God.
55-year-old women.
Oh my God.
Ladies. I read these comments. I'm going, what the hell?
What the cluck?
Guys, what are you doing?
It's so gross. It's so gross. Why are you commenting on people's stuff like that?
It's the same. It's coming from you. It's creepy. Coming from the men, it's creepy. It's creepy.
It's creepy.
And it's like, also, it's not as though these are like, I mean, I'm sorry, but some women are ugly too. It can't be that every woman is also good looking and men are the only ones that can be ugly. I mean, some women are ugly. I mean, and at the end of the day, like, a lot of them are commenting on these videos, acting as though they're going to, like, sleep with this fucking 25-year-old kid on the fucking app.
That's so gross.
It's so gross.
What the hell?
And I'm going, what the cluck is going on here?
What the cluck?
What the cluck?
That's insane.
I know.
And disgusting.
Because
if I found out that, like, our aunt was, I'd be like, hey, lady, reel it in.
You're really out of line.
You're out of line right now. You freaking loon. My God. Okay. My what the cluck is people who are struggling and they refuse to make any change so that they no longer struggle under the veil of, like, well, I don't want to do that though. It's like, what did you think this was?
Yeah.
What did you think life was? We just do what we want to do?
Nobody said this was going to be easy.
No, it's about 50-50.
Give and take.
Give and take. And so when it's, I just don't understand how you can sit for so long in a bad situation and not be like, you know what? I got to go through some bad to get to the good. Like, yeah. Why not even try to help yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know that people might be, oh, well, you could be depressed. You could be, but it's not everybody who's depressed. It's like this segment of people that are just like, but I don't want to do what I don't want to do.
Well, a lot of people are lazy. And their laziness comes out in different ways. There are some people who are lazy in regards to their work ethic. There are some people who are lazy in regards to taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
I think I fall in more so into that category, the taking care of myself category. I'm a little bit more lazy in regards to it because I am so productivity oriented.
Yeah.
But I think with a lot of people and a lot of what the world is saying or trying to say at this point in time is that your productivity is not your entire worth. So, like, you should be taking care of yourself and focus on it. And I get that side of it, but I do think it's also really a balance. And people would prefer to just hear that they're doing great, not doing anything, than, hey, you actually do need to step it up and try.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that, like, there's unhealthy sides to both of it, to both of, like, to each side of the spectrum, I guess.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, you can't just sit around and go, why are things not working when you don't fucking try?
Yeah.
And also, like, not trying is, like,
corny.
You're a fucking loser.
It's like, I've never understood that when people are like, oh, it's lame to try. It's actually like, no, it's lame to just waste your time on this planet, actually.
Yeah. I mean, you have to look at yourself and say, and I mean, I think this is something that I wanted to talk about too today, actually. I forgot about this. Is that at the end of the day, you have to decide whether or not you're a fucking loser. You have to decide that.
Yeah.
Are you a loser or not?
You pick.
You pick.
It's all in your control. That's
you pick.
That's what's crazy. You have so much more autonomy. Is that the word? Or
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. You have so much more control over your life than you think.
Yeah.
And of course, like I said earlier, Mercury's in retrograde or whatever, which I do truly believe that can sometimes affect things. And you work with what you got.
Yeah.
But at the same time, your life is a series of choices.
You work with what you got, and at the same time, it is a what are you doing with the opportunities you are given? What are you doing with them? You get a new job. Are you showing up late on the first day? Are you showing up late on the second day? Are you Are you not following instructions? Are you not listening? Do you think it's all just supposed to be easy? Like, are you a loser? You decide. What? And then you decide if you want to hang out with fucking losers. I mean, at the end of the day, because the thing is, if you hang around losers, people are going to start looking at you and going, are they a loser too?
It's true.
So you got to not hang around fucking losers. And I know this because years ago I did hang out with losers. I hung out with big fucking losers.
I hung out with losers too.
We hung out with losers.
Yep.
And they don't want to do anything, and they want to sit around and just do nothing with themselves and let life pass them by. You are a speck in this universe, whether you like it or not. Are you going to make something of yourself regardless? Or are you going to succumb to the fact that you're a speck and say, I don't matter, I'm a fucking loser? You make that call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when you are rolling around in your fucking grave, do you want to sit there and go, I did nothing with this little ounce of time that I had? Or do you want to say, I came out of this and I rocked this and I'm one of the greats. I'm one of the greats at what I decided to do. You have to pick that. If you don't want it, you don't fucking want it. And I'm not going to be around you.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in hanging around losers.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with, and there's very big differences between, people that are losers and people who, just want to live a happy life and whatever.
Totally.
When I think of a loser, I think of somebody that continuously puts themselves in bad situations. Woe is me.
Doesn't try.
Yep. Makes no progress in what they care about. They don't even know what they care about. They don't even know. They're just taking up space. Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
poor moral compass. Yeah.
They're a loser. That's a big thing too. A poor moral compass, no values.
Yeah.
That's where I draw a line too. What do you mean you got no value? What do you mean you're just out here doing bad things to people?
Yeah.
Without giving a shit. And under the veil of, well, I want what I want.
I want what I want.
How selfish are you?
Yeah. Or I'm traumatized. Well, figure it out.
We're all traumatized.
Just because you're traumatized doesn't mean you get to provide more trauma to other people. That's not how this works. Don't you want to get the cycle, stop it? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. We've got beef?
Yep, let's do it.
All right. I went to a concert this weekend, and I just have one thing to say. Unless it is a concert for children, there is no reason to bring your kids to a concert in a room full of drunk adults.
No, ma'am.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
I can't. It's cutesy for a second. Oh, they're wearing cowboy hats. Oh, adorable, whatever. No. They don't. It's not the environment for children. And,
sure
and
isn't.
It's also like the other day we were at a brunch restaurant. I guess this is what I have beef with. There are certain places you bring your kids and certain places you don't. Okay. We're at this fancy brunch restaurant in Redondo Beach. Okay. And these people brought their children who are screaming the entire time in the restaurant.
No.
You want to bring your kids somewhere? Go to Chili's, okay? Go somewhere where it makes sense, where they have a fucking kids menu, okay? You don't need to be bringing your little snotty-ass kids into a brunch where I'm paying $22 for a 2-egg breakfast, okay? This doesn't need to happen. No one here co-signed this. No one here wants to hear your kids.
Right.
Okay? If I wanted to hear your children, I would have gone to a happy family brunch place.
Yeah, I would have gone to fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
I don't want to be at Chuck E. Cheese.
There's a reason I don't want to be at Chuck E. Cheese.
I don't think, honestly, most places for brunch, I think it should be 21 and up.
I think so too, because
I think it should be
people are
21 and
drinking
up.
like crazy. Again, people are drinking like crazy. And it's like, I'm sorry. I just, if you're gonna have kids, you can't, first of all, if your kid is screaming and crying in a restaurant, you leave the restaurant.
You leave the restaurant.
You don't put everyone else through hell
No.
because you can't get them to calm down.
Yeah.
Okay? This isn't anyone else's fault. But when you have kids, as a parent, you should be like, what is the appropriate environment for my child? What is a place where they actually will be safe? They'll have fun. This isn't about me. If you're deciding to bring them, if you're not deciding to bring them, then who cares? Hire a sitter, whatever.
Right.
But to be like, well, I still want to go to my brunch and bring my kid and have my mama. I still want to do that. Well, maybe you should have fucking thought about that.
Maybe you should have thought about it. Yeah.
And if there were one kid there, I would be like, okay, like maybe it was an accident, whatever. You didn't mean to have a kid.
Yeah.
But when there are multiple children, and I'm like, okay, you just...
Yeah. And they let the children run. Oh, God, they let them run.
Park it.
Park it, kiddo.
I like kids. Don't get me wrong. The cuties, some of them are adorable. But for the most part, what the fuck?
No, I feel the same.
And it's like, it's not even the kids, it's the parents.
It's not the kids, it's the parents.
The kids are adorable.
A lot of parents should not be parents.
They
Just shouldn't.
Like literally, my boyfriend's nephew, this weekend I'm hanging out with him and he's like 6 and he's making me laugh. He's making me laugh very hard.
Yeah.
He's like putting his foot in my face and he's like, I'm funny. And I'm like, yeah, you are. And it's fun and it's cute. But I also know that because I also know this child, I'm like more forgiving of this child. Whereas if I were at a restaurant and a kid put his foot in my face, I'd be like, would somebody get your fucking kid?
Totally. I hear you.
Time and a place for the children.
Absolutely. I hear you.
Go ahead.
Oh, mine was pretty simple. I got beef with people who post pictures of their food and it looks like shit.
Yeah, what's that about?
It really irritates me.
It's not a brag.
It really irritates me if you make some basic ass shit that doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
And you post it and you're like, phonies first, and it's like the phone's full.
Phonies first? What does that mean?
It means like you take a picture of the food before.
Oh, phone eats first.
Yeah.
I thought you said phonies.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's a phony? Got it.
Yeah.
Phonies for yeah. I don't like that either. I also just if you don't need to document everything.
No, you don't.
And I think people go, I made food for myself, so I need to take a picture of it. And it's like,
No.
first of all, if I took a picture of every meal that I have, people would be like, are you okay? Like, I eat scraps throughout the day.
Earlier, I took leftover taco meat and I heated up my tortilla on the same plate. And instead of getting a fork to scoop the meat into the tortilla, I took the tortilla, I palmed the tortilla, and I scooped the taco meat with it and flipped it over. Like, I'm not okay.
Yeah, you don't want me documenting that. Well, why would I dirty a fork if I don't need
if I could just scoop it up with the tortilla? I'm eating the tortilla anyway.
Look, folks, we don't have a dishwasher. We do what we can, okay?
We do what we can.
Okay. Hen House Open Mic?
Let's get it.
Alrighty. I have a poem. What do you have?
I have a song.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. It's a country song.
All right.
Did you say the category?
Home Depot.
Home Depot. Did we say that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna meet you on aisle 9 with with the nails, hammers, and yard sale signs. Thanks to me, the house will look real fine. Got all I need, Home Depot, and you're mine. I'm gonna dunk your head in a pail of paint. Laugh real hard, though you abstain. Post it online and ignore your pain. I love Home Depot and I'm insane. Trap you in a fridge, then washing machine. I find it funny, though you call me mean. Please, honey, stop, you're causing a scene. Home Depot over you the way it's always been. I would die for this store. I never liked you, whore. I love where there's always more. And sleeping with you's a chore. And I don't need you. I just need the depot. I don't need you. I just need my depot.
I loved it. That was great.
Thank you.
Need my depot. Love it. That was great.
Thanks.
Good job.
Thank you.
Kind of have a poem. Alrighty. Clean up on aisle 4. So many nails. I have 4 in my foot and 1 in my eye, and I already have astigmatism. I don't see myself coming back from this. Clean up on aisle 7. I am drowning in paint. It was red paint, so it looks like blood, which makes this whole thing even worse. Clean up on aisle 12. I've lost all of my limbs. Whoever thought it was a good idea to put a bunch of automatic weed whackers in the same spot, I think you need another career. Clean up on aisle 20. There are a lot of lesbians in this aisle, and they got into a fight about refurbishing the softball dugout. That's all.
Oh, Kelly.
I have 4 in my foot and 1 in my eye. I do not see myself coming back from this. Alrighty.
That's
well,
good.
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us.
Yeah, this has been a fun episode.
Yes.
I've had a great time.
We have had a great time. We got to figure out how to do this where we're sitting across from each other.
Yeah, I just love seeing your face.
I love seeing yours, man. All right. Well, you can follow me at This Is Kelly Ryan.
And I am Allie Ryan.
And then you can follow the NIGHTCOOP podcast. We love you guys. Give us a 5-star review if you have the time.
Yep. We've got stuff in the works, and we'll commit to it soon enough. Don't you worry.
It's just been kind of a messy time period. I don't know.
I went to the doctor today. Anyway, okay. All right. Well, we love you guys.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you soon, huh?
Yep.
All right. Bye now.